everyone. My name is Elizabeth Hernandez, and I will be speaking about my results of my Strengths Finder assessment and how I can apply the information that I have learned to my future classroom. I learned one of my strengths is context, which is that I understand and I learn from my experiences. I feel that context has helped me because being a healthcare assistant, I have worked in many different classes in the past with many different grade levels, and I have taken what I have seen has worked and what I have seen that doesn't work, and I have taken bits and pieces. I basically learned from my past experiences. So I feel that that would be very important in the classroom setting because I will apply what I know works, and I will also be flexible to learning what I can use in the future. Responsibility is another strength that I have, which I am not surprised at all because I take ownership for my actions. I am very dedicated, I'm very loyal, and I do what I say I will do. I commit myself, and I've noticed that in the past has really helped me. It at times gives me more work than I should have because I have had a hard time saying no in the past. But what I have learned is that I have to say no at times because I can take up more than what I can do. And that is just as bad because I want to make sure that I do everything, I complete everything in a very good way, that I don't do things halfway. I also have a restorative strength, which means that I deal with problems. I'm good at resolving issues. I feel that that's very important in a classroom setting because you definitely come up with issues in classrooms with students at times, with academics, different things. And I feel that if you know how to fix, I've always had that knack for fixing things. Maybe not like cars or nothing like that, but I've always had a knack of fixing problems. I've always been able to help people when they have issues in their life, and I feel that I've always been really good problem solver. I also have the strength of individualization, which has helped me because I see people as individuals, and I have a gift of being able to put people together who will work together well. And I feel that's important in a classroom because with so many different students, with so many different personalities, I feel that that's very important. I feel that if you are able to see what works better together, that gives you an advantage in a classroom setting. I also have the strength of being strategic. I always think of what I'm doing presently, and then I think of my next step and then the step after. I've always been like that, not only professionally, but also at home. So I feel that that will help me in the classroom because I have to be strategic when teaching because I have to have a plan. I have to have a plan A, plan B, plan C. I feel that Strengths Finder really helped me because a lot of these things I think that I was suspicious that I had these strengths, but I wasn't sure. And now that I know that I have these strengths, I can better apply them, and I can also see what benefits me and what doesn't, because a lot of things I've also learned that in the way I'm implementing my strengths, I have to be careful because, for example, with responsibility, people will give you more work just because they know you can do it. And sometimes that will take an impact on my performance, and I don't want that. So I have to learn to say no, and I have to know that I take up what I can. Then not because I can, because I'm capable of doing it means that I have to take on that job. So this overall was a very good experience for me. I really enjoyed it, and I feel that it will be very beneficial to my students because I can also see what works for them as well. I feel that this was an excellent exercise, and I'm very grateful to have been able to do this so that I can learn more about myself and in the process help my future students as well. Thank you.